Hey there. It's not quite the weekend yet, it's Friday night, but I wanted to do something which hopefully is awesome to start out this vlog. Dry ice. And I filled the sink. Oh man, you can see it steaming already. Filled the sink with some warm water. Hopefully this turns out awesome. Oh yes! It worked! Look at the frost on my fingers that formed just from holding that for 10 seconds. Good morning. It's now Saturday morning, and I am shivering because I forgot to turn on my space heater last night, and my room is very, very cold. I'm going to the gym right now, and my phone says it's 20 degrees outside. Alright, it's not so bad once you're in the sun. But I just wanted to say while I'm heading to the gym that this is obviously something I do every weekend, and a lot of you are probably new-ish to my channel. I just wanted to encourage you to comment down below if you see something interesting, if you just want to say hi, if you have any suggestions, if you like what I'm doing, just let me know. But yeah, I just wanted to encourage you guys to interact. I want to hear from you guys, because I'm glad you're here. Finished at the gym, I showered, and I'm heading back out because a friend of mine from high school is in town, and I'm gonna meet up with him, which should be a really fun time, although I don't know where he's at right now. And I wanted to show you, so even though Brooklyn is its own borough, I mean, even though it's part of New York City, it's its own borough and it has its own downtown, and that's where we're at right now. So today is gonna sort of turn into like a tourist day here in New York. So I'm gonna show you some tourist stuff if you plan on coming. First thing, and they're building more of these around the country, but it's still a certain New York thing, is Shake Shack here. If you come to New York, it's pretty standard. You should go to Shake Shack, but caveat, don't go to the one near Times Square. The line is always like 30-40 minutes long. Come to one of the ones in the boroughs and go to one of those so that you don't have to wait 45 minutes for your food. So where I'm heading right now is Dumbo, which is an area of Brooklyn that's right next to the river, and what it stands for, why they call it Dumbo, is it's a down under Manhattan Bridge overpass. Clever, right? I imagine those tracks were laid for trains that used to bring goods to these warehouses and stuff, and they're still there. I love that kind of stuff. I absolutely love it, and that's why living in New York is such an amazing thing for me. Tell that is a carousel, and they have it inside this big glass box so that it can run all year round. And as I'm sure you've noticed, behind me is the Brooklyn Bridge. So Brooklyn Bridge, that first one's the Manhattan Bridge. Right there is the Williamsburg Bridge. There are definitely more than 3 bridges here in New York, but those are the main 3 that connect Brooklyn to Manhattan, and vice versa. And one of the very first things I learned when I moved here, within hours of moving here, was how to tell them apart. If you start from the south, going north, it's BMW. Brooklyn, Manhattan, Williamsburg. Remember that, BMW. That sounds like a logo. Found Eric. There he is. I found him after 3 days searching. Good for a little dip? This is the Manhattan Bridge archway. Now we're underneath Manhattan Bridge. They got all these cool picnic tables. World Trade Center 1, or 1 World Trade Center. And it's now the tallest building in North America. Trivia, it is 1,776 feet tall. The smart ones among you will get the symbolism there, but yeah, it is a gorgeous building. I mean, being from Chicago, I'm partial to the Sears Tower, but this is a beautiful, beautiful building. The blue glass is just amazing, especially during sunset. But this is the 9/11 Memorial right here. The 9/11 Memorial at the World Trade Center Plaza was beautiful and very peaceful. Now we cross the street to Brookfield Plaza to warm up a little bit and to try to get a view of the sunset. So as you can see, the sunset is absolutely gorgeous. This is Brookfield Plaza, I think is what it's called. They have a skating rink, ice skating rink, a beautiful view of the World Trade Center, and even like a gorgeous view of the Hudson River. Definitely come check this place out. So now we're back inside of Brookfield Plaza building. I don't know what the exact name is, Brookfield something. They're getting some food. I'm enjoying the view. And I purchased my ticket for, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'm going to a friend's album release party later tonight. And I'm really looking forward to that, so I just purchased my ticket for that. That's at midnight. But we're still going to continue exploring until then, I think. I'm having a great time just being a tourist. So we got off the train and we walked over to Washington Square Park. And this, I think I said this in one of my earlier vlogs, but this is one of my favorite places to just chill in the city. Not when it's this cold, but it's really nice. And you have the view of the arch with the Empire State Building behind it. So I have left Eric and Nadia. Honestly, guys, there is nothing better than hanging out with old friends. I've known Eric since 6th grade, since middle school. I just met Nadia today, but she's very cool. She lives in Brooklyn. So hopefully we can hang out again sometime. Well, I think I'm going to see him tomorrow. But I mean it when I say there is nothing better than hanging out with old friends. And now I'm heading to Blue Note Jazz Club because a friend of mine, like as I mentioned earlier, is having an album release concert / party. I just had an amazing dinner with Katie Mac and her father. And now we're at Blue Note Jazz Club to see the Brighton Beat. As I mentioned before, Katie and I are going to Miami next weekend.
I'm running a marathon.
For almost 4 days. Yeah, she's running a marathon. I'm probably going to run a 5K.
We have the Brighton Beat. We could not be happier to be here tonight. I know it's cold, but I know I can speak for everybody else on the stage, but we've seen a lot of wonderful, wonderful people here that we really admire. So much for being here. This has been one of the best nights of my life. We've come so long, so far. We couldn't have done it without every single one of you. Thank you so much.
Hey, I'm home now. Unfortunately, my the battery in my vlogging camera died, and I forgot to take the one that the extra one that I had charged. But luckily, I got a video all the way up to the end of the show, as you saw, which is great. The name of that band is Brighton Beat. Tonight is when they released their latest album called Off We Go. I'll link their website down below the video. Definitely check them out. As you saw, they're just absolutely amazing. Everyone in the band is an amazing musician, and they just jam so hard. I just love them. I've seen them live like 5 or 6 times maybe, and I always have an amazing time. It's the end of Saturday, and I have another big day planned for tomorrow, so watch out for that video, and I will see you then. Good night. This escalator is yelling to us.